Hey Sagittarius, thank you for tuning in. This is going to be a collective reading for you guys for a collective general reading for August 1st through the 15th, 2021. Not all messages are going to resonate with everybody, and that's okay. Just take what applies to you and leave the rest. You can also get a bigger picture of what's going on if you also check your moon and rising signs as well. Any information about Sage Company will be in the description box, and I want to just give you guys a very appreciative thank you for having the most views all the time here lately in these last few months, and that is why you guys get to go first. So with that being said, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get into your reading. That was a collective, of course, that just flew everywhere. More than I need, so I'm just going to go ahead and get these last two so we can go ahead and get into the message. We're going to do that one because it fell out and that one because it's next. All right. All right, Sagittarius. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the energy of the King of Pentacles. Look at me. Pentacles. And so, with that being said, I feel like for some of my Sagittariuses, you guys have been in a moment of making sure that things are stable, that everything is secure, and all wants and needs are met, okay, are being met. And that you're doing any and everything possible just to make sure that you're comfortable, not struggling, not having to worry about things. That is the goal. That's where you want to be. And so that's where a lot of my Sagittarius are at this moment. This could also mean that you guys are definitely securing the bag and coming into your finances. But I feel like in regards to finances, this is stability in finances, okay? This is just like, this is somebody who knows how to budget, who knows how to invest, who knows how to save, you know, knows what they need to do when they need to do it, but they're not too, I would say like this person is very frugal. And so they want to make sure that when they do things financially, it's to benefit more than it is to take away. Now, for some of my Sagittarius, I see you guys have been taking a little break from things, from the world, probably from responsibilities, duties, figuring things out, trying to figure things out, taking a step back, assessing, just trying to make sure that this end result here is where you stay, and that you're doing things that is proper for you per se, in regards to keeping that and staying in that and being in that. Now, I feel like that there may be some energy for some of my Sagittariuses. We have your own energy here, fire energy. So this may be you guys in leadership type roles, owning businesses, being in management, go-getters, knowing exactly what you want, going after what you want. And with that being said, it does take moments of clarity to make sure that you stay in that position of authority, and that when you do things respectfully, that respect is given back to you. You know what I'm saying? So just, as that leader, you're not, I don't feel like that this is a ego driven type energy behind this. I feel like that this is a leader who wants everybody to come up, a leader who wants everybody to win, right? And so people admire and honor you for that. There are some things that you guys have been going through, and although it may have been a little bit brutal, a little bit hard, the message here that everything is fine. You made it through. Some of you guys are going through some healing stages, and you know you're going to be okay after what might have felt like devastation for some of my Sagittarius, okay? But you made it through, because this leading fire passionate person that you are was not going to let whatever this is keep you down anyway. You know what I'm saying? You might have gotten down for a second, but you're not going to let whatever these circumstances are keep you down. A lot of you guys is planning for your future. Another reason for this here, because this is the outcome that you guys are seeking, that stability, that wealth, that experience, that knowledge. And so for some of you guys, some of you are in some new planning stages on either like new projects, new development, new investments, just those type of things that is going to make your future a little bit more stable, brighter, and financially where you want it to be. Now, some of you guys may be in some situations where you may feel like that what is happening is being, is unfair for you. And so you may be waiting on an answer in regards to something that involves you. It can be, for some of you guys, this could actually be a court case that you guys are going through, and you're waiting to see how the verdict is going to turn, if it's going to turn out in your favor. And if I had to go based off of energies and what I see and what I know things mean, well, it will appear to be like things will be in your favor. You will get your just dues, right? This is a time to be rewarded and to be acknowledged for who you are and what you've done and what you stand for, okay? So people will see you for who you are and act accordingly, okay? I also feel like the Spirit is saying you guys got something that's coming in for you that is for you. This could be this judgment, because whatever this is for you, and it's destined. So just know that that's coming in, and to be patient, because things are working out in your favor, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some clarifying cards. Just be patient in everything that you do. Patient in your assessment, patient in your healing, patient in your planning for your future, to get this outcome or see if something is going to work out in your favor, to know that something is coming in for you that is not for nobody but you. Just apply patience to it, because things are working in the background in the spiritual realm that you are not aware of, okay? But just know that Spirit wants you to know that you are favored, blessed and highly favored, okay? There you go again. Making sure that you're planning things, getting things in order. Like having a roadmap on what you want for your future. So this is just confirmation. The Spirit is saying, yep, that's what you're doing. And it's working for you, okay? Yep. Okay. Let's see. Yep. It's okay. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, the energy is releasing some things, getting closure so that you can move on, all right? So, leaving some past things in the past so you can move on. Again, that healing that you guys are going through, that some of you guys are going through, that's for you to get that closure so you can move on. So Spirit is definitely acknowledging that you're going through that and that is happening for you. Now, for my Sagittarius is that had taken that time to, take a break from things, really assess, and try to really figure out how you want to work things out, your plans, how you want to put them in order and stuff like that. Some of you guys have meditated on it to get your answers, gotten into a real spiritual moment to try to figure things out. So Spirit is acknowledging your use of reaching out to Spirit in order to be assisted in how you want to move forward, what you want to secure, how you are trying, how you're feeling in these moments, how you want things to play out. So just being very intuitive even for a lot of my Sagittarius on your moves for your life, so you can keep this position, so you can keep this respect. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys are planning trips. I believe that came up in the last reading as well. So, hey, trips are underway, traveling, again, planning for how you want things to be in your life. And actually, like I said, it's like having that roadmap. Like, right, this is the type of planning. It's like step 1, da 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 da, 1A, 1B, 1C, step 2. I mean, like really being thorough and what it is that you are doing and what you're trying to map out for your life, Sagittarius. I do feel like that once you get through this healing, once you get the closure that you need for these situations and circumstances that you're going through, it's going to be completed. It's going to be what ends, and then you're going to feel refreshed and renewed again. Now, some of you guys may have been coming out of that moment. And so at this time, you're at the closure part. You're at the healed part, right? And now you're ready to move on, because there's so many things that you're looking forward to in your life. So many things that you want to do. So many things you want to implement. You want to, there's the big ideas that you came up with, conceptualized, so that now is the time to, put those plans forward and implement them and see, how they work for you. I feel like that you're doing that for those who may be going through the legal issues, or for those who's waiting on to see how something is going to pan out or whatever. Some of the things surrounding that for you have been moving quickly, but you still have to be patient for the final verdict or the final answer to come for you. And I feel like in this victory that's coming your way, that is for you, that's the energy here, that you are so determined to see that you do get this victory. There is so much fire in this reading, so much passion, so much of you, your element here, right? This is all you doing you, and it's working, and you're being successful, and things are going to work out. Things are working out because things have not been easy in the past, right? There's some things that you really literally felt like you needed to pack your and get away, right? Because of how things were going, because of how detrimental this was for you. The feeling of defeat, the feeling of failure, and just the fact that in this moment you may have struggled trying to find the truth, trying to balance things out, see things as they are, see your position in the things that were going down, and acknowledging that and being truthful with yourself. But all in all, I really feel like that Spirit is letting you know, be patient, because what's for you is for you, and it's coming. And all these things that you're working so hard for, and where you want to be in life, and where you're trying to go, and what you're planning for, and what you're trying to do, is all coming to fruition. It is coming to you, okay? So you just be ready when it does. Let's pull some more cards here, Sagittarius. Definitely movement, right? A lot of things I feel is coming in for my Sagittarius. This is a moment of you being able to start collecting on all this hard work, all the discipline that you've been displaying and doing, and just making sure that you are really involved in these changes that you want to see in your life. Okay. All right. The bottom of the deck, with the Spirit said, I said what I said, victory and success. All right. It's definitely coming in for you. So here, the energies here is just saying that for, a lot of my Sagittarius, I feel like you just want contentment. You want peace. You want things to gel. You want things to be cohesive. And it soothes you to know that things are working in the orders in which it's supposed to, because it's done while it's being done in the order that is necessary, and how it's supposed to, like you're doing it right. You're doing it correctly, and so that is the reason why that things are moving in your favor, in the direction for you, because this time when you took this closer look at things and this analysis and came to terms with yourself, and dug a little bit deeper, and like I said, and acknowledging your involvement in things, Spirit is saying, okay, you own it up. We like that in you. Let's get these things moving for our Sagittarius. Okay. So, and speaking of that, positive movement forward, right? So with this new feeling of peace and harmony, and things are coming together, things are positively moving forward for you, right? And in none of this, I feel like my Sagittarius did not lose this fire in them, okay? Through all of this, the hurt, the gains, the things that made you happy, the things you had to go through, the things that cause for closure so you can, start over, whatever. In all of this, you never lost your power, and that's why things kept moving the way that it's moving. That's why things are coming into you, for you, the way that they are, because you never lost that in you. Despite everything that happened, you still maintain this in you. Okay. Again, with this hardship here, this devastation, for you guys that went through that, this was some type of heartache, or felt like some type of loss for you, right? It was a burden. It was a struggle. It was a lot on your shoulders, right? You have to figure it out, or you had to figure it out. You closing that out. You're healing. You're moving on. You knowing what's working for you, and you knowing what's not. Okay. And so the universe is saying that your requests, we heard you when you prayed, when you meditated, when you went on a higher level, right? And you sought out my assistance. I heard you, and I'm here for you, and I am helping you. Again, you may not see it, but there's things going on for you in the spiritual realm, because you tapped in. You tapped in so you can have this harmony. You did that. And they heard your request. They felt you spiritually. Okay? Because at the end of the day, what it's all about bows down to is the fact that you just want things to be stable. You want some form of stability. You want something that feels lasting, like it's not going to just crumble at any second. I mean, you just want to make sure that at the end of the day, you good, family's good, friends good, business is good, work is good. I mean, everything around you is good, and that is the focus. So on that note, Sagittarius, just keep doing what you're doing. It really is working for you. A lot of you guys have something that's coming in that's specifically for you, okay? And that Spirit is saying no matter what manly thing is trying to be an obstacle or trying to stop you, this is coming in, okay? So, be ready. Be ready, because this is what you asked for. I heard you. I heard what you said you needed, right? All right. So, for some of my Sagittarius, part of what may have caused your downfall may have gotten you into this situation of devastation, situation of something feeling like it was too hard to bear, too much, going on, maybe feeling like you're a little bit over your head. Some things may have happened to where you were drawn in by appeal only, temptation, a quick fix or something like that. And so you had to go through that, because that's exactly what it was. It wasn't anything that was solid. This was just something that looked good, but wound up not being exactly what you thought it was going to be. You found that out. You're moving on. You're healing or have healed, and you starting over where you need to start over, okay? You're trying to really put this behind you, because it did make you feel like that there was some type of heartache or loss feeling involved in that situation, okay? For whatever Sagittarius or whoever Sagittarius went through that or is going through that. Again, we only want balance. What you're trying to seek is what you need to do to get things straight so you can feel secure. So your foundation feels secure and firm and unshakable, okay? So some of you guys are heading in that direction where things are balancing out. This is just spirit saying we're acknowledging that, things was rough before, we smoothing it out, don't, keep the faith, believe what you believe, keep doing what you're doing. It's working out and it's balancing out. That's that harmony that just showed up, right? Things are balancing out for you guys. And then, during your healing, Sagittarius, for those of you guys who are going through this, or who have went through this, you figured things out, right? You figured out what had you feeling trapped. You figured out what had you feeling beside yourself and not like yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what you did? You got yourself right back in the game. You figured it out. You seen things for what they were and what they are. You know your position in it. Now, you freeing yourself from all of that, because what you did was acknowledge what your part was in it. Now you can heal and move on. Why? Because at the end of the day, you never lost that. Okay? Never. Never. Unwavering. Okay? All right. And now the final cards will be from the oracles. Let's see what last message of inspiration. Messages of information that Spirit has for you. I don't even know why I was trying to make that difficult. It's exactly what it is. Information. Okay? So, let me see, did I? Let's see. If I had to say anything about synchronicities, I would say, you guys, 6, 6, another success card, 6, and your victory, 6. So you guys had a bunch of 6s. Again, a lot of people who don't know believes that 6s are something evil, when 6s really talk about successes, okay? So, or successes and rewards. So if you want to look up angel number 666, you got 4 of them, so you can do 6666. And see in depth what that means. That means, guys, you guys are coming into successful stages and periods and moments in your life right now. That what I was telling you about, the victory, something happening in your favor, that reward being acknowledged. That's this card here, success. Okay, you guys, You know you're blessed, and you getting your blessings, and blessings are flowing in for you. So that's always wonderful to look forward to. Why? Because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. And then again, there's things that are coming in for you that is for you, right? That's part of these blessings. These are part of your rewards. The universe heard you. Spirit helped send that message out there and up there. They heard you, okay? And so you have these things coming into you, all right? And then for those of you guys who are traveling, have done your traveling, planning your traveling, about to do some traveling, but there's your confirmation right there as well. So Sagittarius, things look really, really great for you guys. It feels like that you're on a steady path of growth, a steady path of things coming in for you, steady path of knowing what you made of and knowing your power. I really feel like a lot of you guys know that your words are spells, that what you put out there, you manifest. So be careful with that. Thoughts as well. But I feel like that a lot of you guys have you learned this. You know how to manipulate this. You know how to make this work for you now, right? That's what a lot of this going into self and trying to figure out what's not working, what works, and for those who believe what you believe and have faith in what you believe in, that belief, that intent is pulling all this to you. Great job in acknowledging this. Great job for recognizing this, and great job for making it work for you. So Sagittarius, we are going to do this again in the middle of the month. If this resonated with you, please support the channel by liking, sharing, tell others about us, because we're trying to grow. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe already. Again, thank you for the many views you guys have bestowed upon us. We are so appreciative, so grateful. And until next time, Sagittarius, bask in these moments because you are on the right path.